Good morning. We're having a more quiet morning today because I woke up with a migraine. So we're just being calm and keeping things a little dim. It's his turn to take care of the doggies. On the weekends, he takes care of the chores I do during the week. So he's going to clear the island and feed the doggies and pick up the messes from yesterday. They're super good waiting for their food.
Down. Belly down. Good girl. Eat. Eat.
Lali, come.
Lali, come.
Who's there? Gabby's sister came over to pick something up, and these two are just dying to go see her. I think I'll just let them go. They have to go outside anyway. Oh, they're so silly. And surprise, surprise, it's raining. It's actually been raining since 5:30 this morning, and wow, I have to clean this glass. I'm putting the phone on the little windshield phone holder thing today because I am not feeling that great. Migraine this morning downgraded to a headache. It actually just feels like pressure back here and a little up here. I'm a little nauseated. I've had 2 cramps so far, and I'm feeling a little warm, which is weird because my hands and feet are always cold, and in Hawaii right now it's 69 degrees with all this rain. So my husband was actually saying, it's so weird that you have warm hands and he feels cold to me. It's strange because our everyday is backwards. But I still made an effort, got ready, thought that maybe on the way to the store I would feel better. But no, not really. So he's in the store and I'm just chillaxing. The trickiest part for me to know if I need medical attention is that I've had digestive issues since I was 10 years old. So with time, I developed a really high pain tolerance. My parents, my husband, my family, my best friend, they all get mad at me for waiting too long to take my medicine when I'm in pain, because I honestly think that it's either just going to go away or I can tolerate it. Then the medicine takes too long to work because I waited too long, or I end up in the hospital. But I honestly don't know when I need medical attention, because to me, all the symptoms have already become normal. I know that Remicade, when I was on it for 2 years, used to give me monthly migraines. And I'm not talking like, oh, I have a migraine, let me take some Tylenol, make it go away. It was a 24-hour migraine where I could barely open my eyes. I had to lie down most of the day, and I really couldn't do anything. It was really incapacitating. The same happens with pain. I've been cramping for the past 2 days, but just randomly. So I'm thinking, well, I know that I just flared. I just got off prednisone. I should be okay. It's normal. And that just makes me think back to that one time when my husband was deployed. I was at the movies with my best friend, and after the movies, she came to my house to sleep over, and I was in pain. So I took my medicine, but the pain wasn't going away. So I told her, maybe I should go to the hospital. It's not going away. And I just felt like this discomfort in my upper abdomen. After the CT scan that they did came back, it showed that I actually had pancolitis. And if I'm able to do this in editing, I'll try to include a picture of what pancolitis looks like. But the doctor said I actually should have been in more pain and that I needed steroids to reduce the inflammation. So they actually gave me IV steroids instead of prednisone, which you take orally. They gave me IV steroids, and they gave me more morphine. And for me that night, it was just some discomfort in my abdomen. So I really just don't know anymore when I should or should not go to the doctor. Same thing that just happened with this most recent flare. Apparently, I flared in December. For me, because I knew I was in partial remission, I knew that I was going to get symptoms, but I thought it was just normal, and I had actually just come out of remission. Getting to know your body gets tricky, but you learn. I don't know how long I'm going to be in the car, so I'm not going to babble on for too long. Just going to let you know that I also got a call from my nurse this morning scheduling me for my infusion tomorrow. So I'll hopefully be able to vlog for the first time my infusion from beginning to end. It's not going to be something very eventful. As I've mentioned before, Remicade was 3 hours. This infusion is an hour and a half. Really, the only thing worth sharing is what goes into prepping and what happens after the infusion. And then I have my recovery day on Tuesday. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you. So keep an eye out for that if you're interested in knowing what goes down on infusion day. Now I'm just going to sit here, relax, and drink my water.
What? Oh.
Someone's happy with his new Kit Kat bars. That's new.
What?
You have enough for a month. Melalali. It's 4:20 in the afternoon and I'm tired, but I'm feeling a little better. No more nausea, no more cramping. That warmth that I was feeling went away. Heart rate is a little lower, but still on the higher side, because resting heart rate is supposed to be between 60 to 80 beats per minute. I'm somewhere in the 90s, and yesterday was over 100, so that's why I was feeling so tired. But I am feeling a little better, and the headache definitely went away. So, good news. I don't know about you if you have digestive issues and Crohn's or colitis or IBS or anything like that, how it works for you to find things that you can eat in different grocery stores. But we just went to Costco and they do have some snacks that are paleo friendly, AIP friendly. If you don't know what these terms are, I'll talk about them later on in the future, but I try to follow a paleo diet. Anyway, I don't know how it is for you, but I sometimes find one or two things that are new and I can try. So one of them is this. Not entirely sure if it's completely paleo friendly. I gotta read if soy lecithin is something that's harmful for me, but mostly I just try to stay away from inflammatory foods. I did not know that was a thing. When I started out with my digestive issues as a kid, obviously back then in the 90s, there wasn't that much information about all this stuff. So my parents and I were doing elimination diet. If it makes you sick, you're just not gonna eat it anymore. So obviously a lot of things just came off my list and I was very limited when it came to food. Now I'm just gonna try this as a snack because a lot of the paleo snacks that they have in Costco, no offense to Costco, just not good. I mean, at least for me. Maybe I'm a picky eater. I don't know. I don't like them. Some of them even just taste like cardboard. So we'll see. I'm gonna try this. They hear plastic, they come running. Okay, let's see. In this we have walnuts, black raisins, something I've never heard of, cranberries, almonds, pumpkin seeds, and dark chocolate chunks. So walnuts, I love walnuts. They taste like walnuts. We got some cranberries, some almonds. I can't find the pumpkin seeds, but I did find the best part. Chocolate. Okay. Good snack. Now, obviously, unlike other trail mixes, this is a little more on the pricier side because it is all healthy food, but it's actually really good. Sometimes you get trail mixes that have no flavor. And even though this doesn't have any added salt, the mix is just really good. And as far as the chocolate goes, I'm a chocoholic. My husband's a chocoholic. We're very picky when it comes to that. So there have been products with chocolate in them that I cannot swallow. And this one is actually pretty good. So thumbs up to this one. I'm glad I found a new snack. I also got these after I talked about my shedding too much hair, not necessarily hair loss, but after I talked about that, I had some people tell me that this is actually really good, so I'm just gonna give it a shot. I've never tried it, but I have taken biotin before, so with this including biotin, I'm gonna see how much it actually works. I'm also going on my first liter for today. It's almost 5 in the afternoon, so I know I'm a little behind on this, but the other day when I mentioned that I used this bottle for my water intake, I did get to about 1.5 liters. I just can't make it to 2 liters for some reason. I give it my all, but also drinking water. Raya. Well, this is fair. The doggies have some playtime, and I'm stuck doing work on the computer. ¿Qué tú quieres de mí? ¿Quieres cariño? ¿Ya? Look at ella. Oh, you're so happy. You're so happy. Get happy. Yeah, I gotta do stuff. Yeah. Una. Estás muy necesitada esta noche. Ahí te subí un buen rato. Un buen rato. Ya. Ya. Vete a tu camita. Boy, she gets demanding. Oh no. Luna, no es hora de jugar, es hora de dormir. We were just doing some work. Finished mine. His is to be continued. It's that much. And we're gonna get ready for bed. It's 10:30. I'm exhausted. The kitchen is all cleaned up. Gabby Swiffered before bed. We're slowly getting back into our routine, which I mentioned we weren't following since we were on vacation and I had my flare up. So we're just incorporating one thing at a time to get back into our routine. So Swiffer at night, Swiffer in the morning because of our dear sweet husky. Kitchen always cleaned up before bed, and just pick up some random items around the house so it doesn't get too messy. Tomorrow is infusion day, so I also have to disinfect a few areas just so I can prevent getting another cold or anything like that, since I'm going to be immunocompromised even more. And tomorrow I'll show you how I prep for infusion day. So good night. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I will see you tomorrow.